Thursday, the February the 17th or 18th. I don't know, I've lost track. Coming out here to set up my snow catching station. I've been trying to catch a bunch of snow in this bowl, but I think I have it in a bad spot because it's snowing like crazy and it's hardly getting anything in it. So I'm going to move it away from the trees because I think they're like fouling me up, breaking my ability to catch the snow. Put my old rusty table out there and grab my bowl. This is our little place. Doesn't look real great. We're not able to do much. Haven't been able to do much. It's that kind of time of year when everything's kind of gross. But it actually didn't look that bad last week till the feds started their weather war against us. Now here we are. This is about 10 or 15 miles southeast of San Antonio, Texas. I am in my 60s and I have never seen an event that hit us this quickly or this hard. I have seen snow here, but it's usually a one-day event and goes away pretty quickly. Look at this white fluffy stuff. It's bizarro. Last week my husband was out trimming the tree limbs and didn't get finished because, you know, life happens and we got busy. They're there still sitting, waiting to be hauled away. And believe it or not, these subtropical plants were green and pretty last week. The lilies, that tree, all this stuff was like, you know, it was chilly. It was like get down in the 40s at night, but nothing too horrible. Pretty sickening now, though. Everything's dead. I had already planted some seedlings out in my buckets, and I tried to make a little cover for them, but, you know, it was a cover that was built for the 40-degree nights, not the 9-degree nights that we were having. Snow blowing up onto the back porch. Everybody's got it. Just snow, 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 snow. We had a heater in the doghouse, and it seemed like it was doing pretty good, but it is retaining snow right now. It hadn't been. Oh, my poor aloes. Aloes grow wild here. I've always had them just everywhere in buckets and even out of the ground, but not so much. But I will say that my swimming pool's no longer frozen. Yesterday and the day before, we had several inches of ice on the top of the pool. Thought we were going to get to have an ice rink, but it seemed like that's changed. My carrots, what was left of them are buried under that. I wonder if any of them are saved. This looks pretty decent. I think it'll survive. It's an orange tree, or I don't know, like a mandarin tree. That one there, I don't know. That's a lemon, but it didn't do much this year. It wasn't really in good spirits. This was my carrots. Hardly any left in there. They were almost all harvested, but I'm sure they're, you know, frozen. Here, this was a grapefruit tree, and that was another Meyer lemon. All my buckets didn't really have anything in them. They were just sitting in wait. My husband bought a new deck box and never got it put together before the crazy weather started to preserve that one. That one has like the pool stuff in it, and it's rusty and ugly, so he was going to get rid of it. And here it sits. We can't do anything. Can't finish any of our little projects we had going. The fence is about to fall down. It got damaged, I guess, somehow by the weather, and we just propped it up until we can fix it. The crazy chickens doesn't seem to even faze them. We have a warm barn in there. He's got heat lamps and stuff, but they don't go in. Crazy. Yeah. My garden, I just had him give me 3 loader buckets full of mulch in there, and I hadn't gotten to spread it yet, so we'll see. This was going to be garden structure, but I never got finished building it until time got away from us, and then this mess hit. See my little towels and things I had on it. They did okay for the 40-degree nights. They kept my little seedlings going, but, you know, this was so totally strange and unexpected. That's a pile of, not mulch, that's not the right word, but I forgot. Compost. And that's just topsoil. Oh, Lord. More mess to clean up. Dig out. We have power. We're like really blessed because most people don't. We don't have water. So that's a problem. But luckily I have stored some drinking water, and you know, we have a few days more worth of drinking water, and I have about 6 gallons of non-potable that we can use to clean up. We can boil and use that water to clean things. I wish I had gutters on that building. That would be a good thing. Something we've been trying to do is get our barns guttered, but nobody wants to gutter metal buildings. They're, you know, not a priority, I guess. I want to have both of these 2 structures guttered and ran into our little pond we're trying to build. But time. Oh my. That big barn is where my husband keeps all his working stuff. I want to gutter that and put a big tank, one of those big black plastic tanks to keep water in. I want to do that too. So many wanna-dos. Yeah. This looks so bad from here. I never think about it. I plant plants in all these odd, weird containers and grow a lot of garden in the summer and spring. And when it's full of greens and growing, I don't think that it looks so bad, but it sure looks ugly now. Oh, well, we don't see things the way they are, I guess. It's useful. This is my thinking garden. We dedicated it to my mom when she passed. We built my little thinking garden. But it's all destroyed. Our propane tank is running out. So when that happens, we won't have gas, and we won't have heat. I had her filled in January, but usually tank of propane lasts us 3 months in the winter. But she's almost empty already. Ay, ay, ay. But we're blessed. Our house is still warm enough. If we just had a little bit more water. I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen when the water does thaw out. My husband's almost 70 and he's really cranky about getting up in the attic and working on things. And he went over to our neighbors the other day and got under their trailer and tried to help him out, but took a lot out of him. I don't know if he can handle too much more. Just not as tough as he used to be. That's what he would say. Not as tough as he used to be. See, this bottle, I put it in here and it did not freeze. So I'm kind of weirded out by that. It's like, is it not colder than freezing? And my snow's not really snow, it's just slush. The last snow I brought in was awesomely frozen. This is like nothing. I want to make snow ice cream. So I was trying to get like completely clean snow without any rocks and pebbles and branches. I'm not afraid of dirt, but my blender doesn't like the rocks. I guess that's enough. We don't need to make so much ice cream that we can't eat it in one setting. Anywho, just a document.